Today's episode is brought to you in part by our friends at Squarespace. Whether you need a portfolio to showcase your work, a store to sell your products and services, or a blog to share your ideas, Squarespace gives you everything you need to make your next move into a reality. Not to mention, with Squarespace's beautifully designed templates and customizable features, creating a beautiful website is a simple and intuitive process. Simply add and arrange your content with the click of a mouse. Start your free trial today at squarespace.com and enter the offer code DOUG to get 10% off your first purchase. Enjoy the show.
Doug hates candy wrappers, screaming baby sticky seeds with 50 as in popcorn kernels in his teeth. There's still not one that he won't see, 'cause Doug loves movies.
Hey, everybody. My name is Doug, and I love movies. This is Doug Loves Movies. Coming to you for the first time ever from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm sure during that pause, some people will be listening to this and will grab their Twitter and start to write, "This isn't the first time you've done the show ever." People are such sticklers. Just wait for me to finish the sentence. We are at Hilarities in downtown Cleveland as part of the Accidental Comedy Festival. How many years now for this festival? 6? Something like that? In that neighborhood? We'll get to the bottom of it. We'll figure it out. There won't be any cliffhangers when I'm around. It's Saturday, September 2nd, 2017, and I know I've been here before. It's been a few years since the last time I was in Cleveland, and when I was here for my stand-up show, you guys did bring some pretty fancy name tags. And I've been seeing on the internet a lot of name tags. So let me have it. Let me see what you got. Oh, my goodness. Are there any in the balcony? Suckers. Good luck being chose up in the balcony. Good luck being chose. Yeah, I just said that. You might not get chose. So many good ones. Let's look at a few of them. Courtney loves movies, and then you got a bunch of movies on your poster.
They're Courtney Love.
They're all movies that have Courtney Love in them? She's been in more than 1 or 2 movies? Holy shit. Brady Funch's movie. The Brady Funches. That would be perfect if Ron Funches were still in town. He performed at the festival, so he's on a lot of your name tags, but he's not going to be here today. The biggest surprise about who my guests are today, probably for most of you, is that Ron Funches is not one of them. He and I are friends, of course, but he's terrible at movie trivia. Like, can't stand it. There's a Ron Funches, Emily of the State. You put his face nice and big and smiling on there. Doug Benson will turn you every which way but Jeff? You think Jeff is a pun on the word loose? But I will turn people every which way but Jeff. You're right about that. And I saw this on the internet today, the Mikey Ducks, but no one calls you Mikey. That's what you confessed on the internet. A couple of bottles of Tito's on the top of that name tag. What does it say on it?
Princess Tara.
The Princess Tara instead of the Princess Bryda. All right, well, there's lots of great name tags. Thank you guys. As always, the light-up one is impossible to read. It's just a light-up square over there in the corner. But good luck to each and every one of you. Doug plugs, I'm doing stand-up in a couple of days. This Monday, Labor Day, September 4th, at Comedy Works in downtown Denver at 420. Doug Loves Movies is back in LA at Meltdown Comics on Thursday, September 7th. And Doug Loves Movies comes to the first ever 208 Comedy Festival in Boise, Idaho. That's next weekend, next Saturday, September 9th. At 420. All of my dates, deets, and links are at DougLovesMovies.com.
That's DougLovesMovies.com! Yeah!
I love how every time the yeah is so much louder. Like you're so professionally, you're a professional. From the corrections department, Hugo Weaving is not in Underworld. That didn't bother too many of you because I didn't hear about it much on the internet. Everyone was just sort of like, yeah, we know. He's not in it. Hey, Cleveland, you know you're staying in a great hotel and you're going to have a wonderful weekend when you walk into your hotel room, they have earplugs sitting there. That's in the prize bag. I don't need it. I get too fucked up. I mean, I get so fucked up that I could sleep through whatever the fuck's going on this weekend in Cleveland. A Doug Loves Movies t-shirt, some coffee packets from the hotel room. I'm not a coffee drinker, but they're free. I like to, pay it forward. A pipe from Peacemaker, only used once. A copy of my album, Promotional Tool, but don't forget my album, Lexington, is currently available on iTunes and at DougLovesMovies.com. And a blue card from Getting Doug with High. And also, one of my recent stops, Chicago, somebody gave me a gift bag of a bunch of field notes. And so this is it's called dot graph paper, whatever the fuck that means. All of that stuff, plus all the stuff brought by my guests. You can see we've got 4 chairs up here, so please give a big warm welcome to David Gborie, Amy Miller, Dan Soder, and Ramon Rivas!
Sup, Cleveland? Hell yeah!
Yeah, Amy
I'm turning heel!
Yeah, come with that heel heat, Amy.
Wow, the audience has favorites. I want to start.
Hey, thanks.
I want to start by starting off by apologizing to Amy because we were standing in the back and she goes, "Does this place have a balcony?" And I go, "No, this place doesn't have a balcony." And then it's the first thing I noticed when I got on stage is there's very much a balcony. I just performed here a few times and I never had people up in the balcony. So I blotted it out of my mind. But as balconies go, look up there. It doesn't even look like it's there.
No,
Move around, you guys, a little bit.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Oh, shit.
I thought it was higher than that, and I was like, that's a very fucking Roman balcony. I'm like, let them die.
It's one of the most confusing balconies in the industry.
I'm not gonna lie, it's the balcony that gets talked about the most. Where everyone's like, have you seen that Cleveland balcony?
And I didn't argue with you, even though I was here last night.
You were on this stage last night doing a set, and then today you were wondering if there was a balcony. It's a great secret. Let's meet my guests individually, starting with our first timer performing here all weekend at the Accidental Comedy Festival. It's David Gborie, everybody!
Yeah. That's so nice.
Dude, I feel like you're gonna kill this today. Do you think you're up for the challenge?
I thought that last night, and then this morning, I don't think that I'm gonna kill it. I watched a very specific genre of movies, so I don't know if that's gonna
Right. Some guests come on here and get fucked when you're like, kids movies.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
like, oh, shit.
Watch like trash. So whatever. Are there a lot of trash movies on here? I don't want, like I told Amy.
Oh, bad movies?
Yeah, like I don't, but not
I
like.
thought you were speaking about a very specific genre.
Yeah, you know, like
Trash movies, Men at Work.
Ah, fuck, I was gonna say that.
Damn it!
The Estevez vehicle. It's a great
Actually,
fucking movie.
Estevez Vehicles is my genre.
Yeah.
Garbage car,
Yeah.
police car.
I've only seen the Mighty Ducks. That's my whole genre of movie.
Well,
And D2.
Well, there's a Mikey Ducks poster right there.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, so you might want to pick that. I look so fucking good as
You look
Emilio
cute in that,
Estevez.
yeah.
I smell a reboot.
Yeah, that would be, it'd be a good mix of Mighty Ducks and Bad News Bears if like they had a coach that was high all the time
Yeah.
and doesn't know anything about hockey.
It'd be called Mighty Blunts.
The only thing I know about hockey is kids just do this and your gloves fall off and then start punching.
Yeah.
Always throwing in some physical humor for the people who show up in person. But thanks for being here, David, and good luck.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
Also joining us today, also performing at the festival this weekend, as are everybody on the stage. It's Amy Miller!
Couple boos still. I like that. It feels good.
How you doing, Amy?
Pretty good. My first time in Cleveland.
Whoa.
Also, today's my comedy birthday. I did my first stand-up set 7 years ago today and met David Gborie that day.
Yep.
It's a beautiful story.
I think you should change your comedy birthday to last night because you're not really a comedian until you performed in Cleveland. That's what really gets it started.
Well, the crowds here are so nice.
It got me
Until I
started.
put this shirt on and then it's changed.
Oh, it's a sports thing?
Yeah, it's a sports thing.
I didn't look at any of the sports parts. I went right to another area not of your shirt, the area that's not shirt. That's what I was looking at.
Do this for a little longer. This is going good. I feel good. You feel good.
We're all good. Also joining us is Dan Soder.
Hello. It's good to be back on both Doug Loves Movies and Cleveland. Yes. Thank you very much for your corned beef today. I appreciate that. And thank you for keep coming with that slightly Midwest, slightly asshole attitude. I like it. You give a little like, welcome to Cleveland, now kindly fuck off. It's good. It's a good blend.
You've been here before, though, right?
Yeah, I was here when the Cavs won the championship. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad. Yeah, it was also like 15 people at a show. It was, it was rough.
You didn't know there was a balcony either.
Yeah, well, that didn't matter. In fact, I didn't have to look up the entire week, so.
I don't believe in calves in sports. I think you should wait till they're adult horses.
Those are cows, but you could.
Adult horses.
Is that what a calf is? Yeah. I thought it was a tiny cow.
It's a baby colt.
It's a cow.
Oh, I apologize, guys. I've been thinking you guys were baby cows this entire time.
Like, what's the sword have to do with the cow?
Yeah, I was like, is that what the thing they're gonna slaughter it with?
Star of Billions on Showtime.
No, not a star.
Yay!
I'm a peripheral character. I get enough to get health
The
insurance.
stars have to fucking deal with you.
Yeah, they do.
They have to interact with you.
Yeah, when I'm stealing all the shit from craft services. And they're like, can someone get this guy a raise? This is sad. A lot of Nutri-Grain
He's
bars.
on a show called Billions, and he's like trying to.
Oh, dude, I'm
Trying
fucking... Yeah, I really bring the white trash to the set of Billions. I'm like, y'all stealing candy bars too? And they're like,
Paul Giamatti's like, no.
yeah.
Have you had scenes with Damian Lewis and Paul Giamatti?
I've had like one scene with Paul Giamatti, mostly
But you
Damian.
did have a scene with him.
Yeah.
So which of those two guys is your favorite?
Damian Lewis.
Whoa.
Just because you have more scenes with him?
He's a good guy. Like I've hung out with
Oh,
him.
so Paul Giamatti's not a good
Terrible
guy.
human being. I'll just come out and say it. He fights children for fun.
That's a bad guy now?
Yeah, that's how he gets ready for his scenes. He goes, bring me a big 8-year-old.
This is good.
It's time for me to go Giamatti on him.
I can't wait for some dumb site to quote all of that
I think he's going to show up
and
and
put a clickable headline on it. Billions co-star has some things to say
I'm gonna
about
get
Paul Giamatti.
I'm going to get a knock on my trailer, and they're going to be like, Mr. Giamatti, I'd like to see you outside.
Oh, wow. Cleveland, Paul Giamatti, American Splendor
Yeah.
is one of my favoriteest movies.
Also with the world champ Judah Friedlander in that.
Yeah.
All right, I guess he can go fuck himself, Cleveland, huh?
I'm Toby Radloff, the original nerd. So good. Speaking of original nerds, there's one specific nerd that we can all thank for this comedy festival, and it's Ramon Rivas!
Yep.
Thanks everyone for coming.
Is that what you call yourself, the founder of the Accidental Comedy Festival?
Founder, curator, one of those.
Sure.
What about Overlord?
Oh, I like
I
that.
like that.
Yeah, Overlord of the Accidental Comedy
I'll take like
Festival.
Archduke of Comedy in the
Yeah.
Midwest.
Oh, what
Big Pappy Accidental Comedy Fest.
So how many years has it been?
Well, the first official year was 7 years ago, but it wasn't called Accidental Comedy. It was just this comedy stage I did at a music festival under a bridge. And then the next year I was doing that again, and I had like a couple of big, like Neil Hamburger and Kyle Kinane book leading up to it. So I was like, I'll just fill in the gaps, call it an Accidental Comedy Fest. And then this is the 6th year of that, and it's gotten kind of grown every year just a little bit. And so the last 2 years in the hipster bowling alley, and this year it's in the most beautiful comedy club in the Midwest. So, yeah.
Well, thanks for having all of us.
No problem, man. I'm glad everyone came to Cleveland and is having fun.
Yeah, finally Cleveland's having some fun.
I just hope that on Monday after the festival, at least a couple people climb on buildings in celebration, like the Cavs.
Should we turn over a car or something?
Yeah. It'd be
I wanna set a
like a
bus on
Ford
fire.
Fiesta. Just flip a Ford Fiesta over it. Those are tight.
Well, as you guys know, we have a prize bag that someone's going to win tonight, and I'd like to know what each of you brought for it. Starting, Amy's is all on the floor there, so I
Sorry.
apologize for making you have to pick it all up.
Okay.
Do you need any help with it?
No, don't. Too close. Too close.
The people.
You know,
all right,
I
what
like
do you got in that bag,
I
Amy?
like a themed bag. So one really cool gift and one really dumb gift. There's a great local artist, goes by Butt Coffin. You guys know
Is that Butt
Coffin? He is great. He made this original painting just for this prize bag, which is so sweet. It says, "Dance this mess around." And that is a great gift. Cleveland artist Butt Coffin. You can look him up on Instagram. And then to go with that, I got
An actual butt.
Oh, live.
this fart gun.
Yeah.
That is the
What is a
quietest
fart?
fart gun ever invented.
It's your butt coffin.
Hey, perfect. What a telegraphed gift bag.
You can't, with a microphone right up against it, you can't hear it.
But you can
It's like
smell
a
it,
silent but deadly fart gun.
And then he's got a bunch of buttons, and I put a couple beer koozies from the festival.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, I shouldn't have
God
said that.
damn it!
I'm sorry.
What's the matter?
I obviously have some beer koozies from the festival.
Is that the cornerstone of the gift bag?
I think it is.
That's the best thing you brought?
I also brought an accidental comedy poster signed by everyone on stage except Doug.
Oh, I'll sign it.
So, you really want to. And then I got, the Staples bag also is part of that.
Solid company.
Take your lunch to work. Right, do whatever you need to. You can put some drugs in there,
Pick
probably.
up dog poop.
Pick up dog poop. I mean, it's a good bag. I like it.
Yeah.
And that's it. And 2 koozies. 2 koozies. I'm gonna show them though. I'm not like Amy, who's a real bitch.
Hell yeah! I'm a bad guy.
And
It's not working.
keeps the
From Dale's Pale Ale by Oscar Blue.
keeps the cold drinks cold.
Don't forget, you really
Don't
talked
forget
up the bag. You don't want to leave
it's a good
that
bag.
This bag has to go audition for American Beauty too. Dan, what do you have?
Keeping up with the theme, I did kind of an airport gift bag, stuff you would probably buy as you're leaving Cleveland to show your family you kind of thought about them. It's a Cleveland magnet. That's pretty good shit. And a Cleveland coffee mug. Oh, some mug fans in the audience. And it says Love Ohio on it. So, isn't Ohio the state for lovers or some shit you guys made up?
No, it's just like they love Ohio.
That's all. That's
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not for lovers?
No.
what's for lovers? What state
Ohio.
is
Virginia.
Ohio's for fuckers.
Virginia.
that? West Virginia?
Yeah.
Virginia?
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't feel right.
That feels off.
That doesn't feel right.
Regular Virginia, well, still feels off.
Yeah.
So that's a mug and a magnet.
Maybe that meant racism lovers.
Yeah.
Ohio is O-face times 2. Oh, hi. Oh. So yeah, put those back in your little bag you brought them in, and
All
pass
right.
them down here, please.
You got it.
While Ramon tells us about what he brought.
All right. I also did a last minute thing because I forgot that I had to bring something. But you get all the swag from the festivals. You get a cool dad hat. You get a festival shirt. Both were designed by Aaron Seacrest of OKPants.com, who's super dope. He does all the design. And then this is a poster by an artist who's done a couple New Yorker covers. His name is Kennedy Chapman. He's from Cleveland. And he just did a cool design. And that's signed by everyone on stage as well.
No bag, though.
Nah, man. The hat was what everything was in originally.
Oh. A little tacky, but all right.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Wow. You just got that bag before we came up here. I saw
Yeah,
it.
he gave me that bag.
And technically those koozies.
Yeah, and the koozies. And you signed the poster. You feel good about yourself now?
Yeah,
You
man.
feel like a man?
Yeah, no. I feel like your big brother, big sister dude,
That's common.
which is like a dad but that doesn't want to be a dad.
You know,
So you feel like my dad?
Yeah.
I just got.
Like all our actual dads. except
No, they're
for
not.
yours.
I just applied for the Big Brothers in New York and got denied. I was like, that's fucked up.
Why? On what
I don't know.
grounds?
I don't know.
Maybe
Did you
they-
try to use Giamatti as a reference?
Yeah. I was trying to funnel him into the Giamatti program. Just trying to get him fresh meat for his fist fights.
I like that he only fights big 8-year-olds.
Yeah. He's not a punk. Guy's been nominated for an Academy Award. Did he win one or a? See, I'm gonna be bad at this game.
He wasn't even nominated for American Splendor or Sideways.
He wasn't?
No.
Shoot him up?
He's so good. Yes,
so good.
he was nominated for Shoot 'Em Up.
What about San Andreas?
I get it. He's in some movies that are not as good.
Agent Cody Banks.
Was he in that?
Yeah, he was a bad dude.
Or was he a good guy because he was fighting kids?
Was he in that one? I thought he was in Big Fat Liar.
That's what it was. I knew it was
Yeah.
some like
You get
blank,
your
like
fucking
some modern blank
Freddie
check
Muniz.
type of movie.
You get your Frankie Muniz vehicles mixed up.
He only has 2 vehicles. One is a Fiesta.
Well, now he's just driving a Cleveland garbage truck. All right, so all that stuff's going in the prize bags. You're going to walk out here with several bags. And but before we play the games to determine who wins this stuff, I do have a couple of questions for everybody. Starting with Amy. Last movie you saw?
I saw Good Time yesterday. That's what it's called, right?
Starring Robert Pattinson.
Yes, Robert Pattinson.
How'd that work out for you?
It made me very anxious.
It's a tense movie.
I went to Tower City. It was just me and one other lady in there. Her name was Sheila. I met her.
Wait, you asked her?
Oh, no, I didn't ask her.
She just offered?
She just came out talking to me about the movie and then kept talking in the bathroom through the stall door. And then after Sheila left, I had a panic attack. So it was pretty good. No, it's good. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Has anyone else seen it? I like
Yeah, that's how good a time it is.
That's Sheila.
One other guy.
It's very frenetic. Thank you, Sheila. It's very, but they use very real people for all the peripheral characters. That was sort of my favorite part of the movie. Did you notice that?
It was super real.
Does that mean it was not non-SAG?
Oh yeah, maybe it was a non-union situation.
Scabs! I'm just doing that in case SAG after us listening to this.
But I like that bail bonds guy, remember? And then like that lady that he stays with. Like they just saw everybody else in it was very good. So was Robert Pattinson, but it just made me freak out. See it.
For a good time, don't see Good Time. But definitely see Good Time. David, what was the last movie you saw?
The classic Eddie Murphy movie, Boomerang.
Yes. Yes.
Watching it, whoever shook your head, you go fuck yourself. That's a great fucking movie.
Has someone used that app on the phone, the Boomerang thing, to make a picture of Eddie Murphy in Boomerang?
Boomerang.
Oh my god. Boomerang Inception.
Yeah.
I can't talk. I watched that movie. I love that. I watched.
Was it on cable or something?
It's on Hulu. I got a TV in my room now, not to brag. So
With a wall mount.
with a wall mount, I'm doing good things. I'm wearing socks. Yeah. And I love that movie.
Not right now.
I got these little. I think they're women's socks, but they're like booties. They only go around the bottom.
Okay.
I think they're for ladies.
It's okay.
Treat yourself, dude.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about it.
You have the heart of a lady.
I like
I
wearing
don't know.
socks, but looking like I'm not wearing socks.
Yeah.
That's a fun look.
The
Yeah,
greatest.
what's he doing? Who's this guy?
Yeah, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was not knowing he was wearing socks. I think that's the end of that statement.
Dan, have you seen any movies on your travels?
Yeah, super high last night. I watched the documentary Unacknowledged on Netflix. Yeah. All right, there's some believers in the room. It's about alien. It's about extraterrestrial contact with human beings in the government cover-up. It's pretty fucking awesome. If you're into that shit.
You watched the whole thing?
I watched 90 minutes of it last night. Fell asleep. Woke up today and watched the final 30 minutes before I came here. So I'm all geeked up on fucking alien shit. You want to go? It can end our commitment to fossil fuels. Just start saying crazy shit.
So tonight you're headlining the 7 o'clock show here.
Yeah.
And people can expect lots of alien
Oh, it's
talk.
going to go so deep on conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Get ready to wear some aluminum foil and really talk about government control.
If you wear aluminum foil on your head, you get in for full price.
And closely monitored by the staff. It'll be fun.
If you like being watched, show up in a tinfoil hat.
That'll get you watched real quick.
Yeah.
Get you extremely personal service.
Yeah. It's the VIP.
Ramon?
You want some?
Oh, yeah, you want some of that beer?
What, you guys never seen people sharing before?
We're friends.
Oh man, I forgot I was a heel.
Yeah,
Fuck
but she
you.
didn't need to say want some into her microphone. Could have just gestured with it.
Sorry. That's
She
fair.
understands that people are listening to this.
What'd you see, Ramon?
I watched Guardians of the someone on the plane in front of me was watching Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so I watched it and I was just kind of like trying to figure the plot out without words.
You know what I did that on an airplane recently with that worked? John Wick 2.
Yeah, there's.
You can watch it completely
You
on an
don't need
airplane.
to know what they're saying at all.
Figured it all out.
Yeah.
The only lines of dialogue are, I'm thinking I'm back. That's about it. That was in the first movie.
Without sound, Batista's a good actor.
Hey.
He's good in those movies.
He's good. He crushes what he
sound.
does.
Yeah, he is so. He must be funny to watch him with the sound off in his scenes because in Guardians 2 they really ran with that he loves to laugh super hard at the misfortunes of others. Like when something bad happens to somebody, he laughs so hard about it. It's so insanely cruel and hilarious.
Yeah.
What are you going to watch on your next flight? What do you hope
Whatever
someone
the person
next to
around
you
me
orders?
can afford. I don't know. I watched part of I watched part of Spider-Man: Homecoming on like my dad. My dad has a tendency to make a lot of bootleg movies.
Wait, you said make or buy?
I mean, he just has them. I don't know what he does. My dad doesn't do that shit. But he just like
cam in the theater?
no, he's not handy camming it. But
That's why you make a bootleg.
he just will have these DVDs that have just a bunch of movies on them, and none of them are good quality. But it's just like, do you want to watch it and not pay anything? It's like, baby.
This is crazy vague.
Yeah. But my dad's usually heard that had my dad made pork shoulder yesterday.
Oh,
for all
it
the
was
comments.
good.
He just knows how to. He just gets shit done, man.
That was good
Want some
pork
pork
shoulder.
shoulder? You
Yeah.
want to
Did
see?
he bootleg that pork shoulder?
He flew like that. That was a pork shoulder that was in theaters, and he brought it. He brought it to the streets at an affordable rate. That's what he did.
Dude, that's a good spectrum though. He's like, do you want a movie in theaters or some well-seasoned pork?
Both.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Yeah.
All right, I have one more question for you guys, and I hope everybody answers this one quicker. It's just a time thing. It's not not any personal issues.
Not yet.
In fact, you don't have to answer in order. Just raise your hand when you think you have an answer. Because the question is, I've been asking this of everybody on the show for a few months now. I'm looking for the best movie that I've never seen. Like when I watch it, I'll be like, holy shit, can't believe I haven't seen this. So happy I got turned on to it. Yeah, it's not an easy question. No one has succeeded. David Gborie has a suggestion.
Paper Soldiers, Kevin Hart's first movie. It was made by.
I'm intrigued.
It was made.
Oh,
It's really funny. It was made by Rockefeller Records, which is pretty weird, and it has Beanie Siegel in it, and it's really fun. I laugh a lot when I watch it.
Well, how much do you laugh at all of his other movies?
Not.
Now you really convinced me. I was worried that you were too big of a fan. Because I think he can be very funny and has funny scenes in most of his movies, but overall, he still hasn't made a movie that's like a great comedy.
Yeah, no, The
He's
Wedding Ringer
better than
sucks.
most of the movies he's in,
I think so too,
Yeah,
except for Paper Soldiers.
Okay. Most of us in this room think you just made that up, but I'm
What
gonna
is
check
even
it
a
out. I'm
paper
totally. Hang
soldier?
on, let me write it down.
In
What?
David's defense, it's mostly white people in the room.
Does anybody else have one? Ramon,
have you?
half raised hand.
All right, Everything is Illuminated. I feel like you've probably already seen that.
What's that?
Everything is Illuminated.
No, I heard all the words you said, but what is that movie?
It is. It's got Elijah Wood and the dude who's the lead singer from Gogol Bordello in it, and it's like Elijah Wood's this real like neurotic.
I did
Jewish
see
dude.
that.
Ah, damn. See, you just were trying to make me.
No, I just wasn't sure because there's there's a couple movies that start like that.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if I seen it or
Or
not.
the house I live in.
Your answer is finished.
Okay.
Have you seen my favorite documentary, Home Movie? Who's seen Home Movie?
Home
It's about people who have different weird living spaces.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Fuck.
It's that guy who makes all the great documentaries. Made that.
Made American movie, yeah.
Yeah, he also did Thin Red Line. I can't think of his name right now.
No, that's Errol Morris.
It's not Errol
that's
Morris?
a different person.
It's
yeah.
a different person? Mm-hmm. Then forget it.
So have you seen it or not?
I did see it. Or I heard people talk about it so much that I feel like I've seen it. Like maybe I saw Siskel and Ebert talking about it. Because it's kind of old. It's not recent, right?
Yeah, it's like from the late 90s.
Yeah. All right. Home Movie.
What about the reboot of the Jean-Claude Van Damme classic Kickboxer?
Ooh.
Reboot.
Yeah.
Reboot with who?
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Whoa! Yeah. Whoa! Yeah. You think he's not showing up? Get the fuck out of here.
What a legend.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's 2 movies called that starring him?
Yeah.
And one came out in 2016. Where he's not the kickboxer, he's the trainer. Later, everybody, you can pick up your brains on the way out. It's fucking garbage.
Is his...
And I'll lay in that garbage all day long.
Is his dojo in like a really shitty strip mall?
Is it? No. It's it's in Thailand. He stays true to the franchise.
He's not like a spirit or an angel or anything?
Oh no. He wears an infuriating fedora the entire time.
I did see Home Movie. Like one of them's a treehouse, right?
Yes, in Hawaii. She lives in a tree in Hawaii with Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I saw that.
It's weird. And there's like that guy who makes robots and stuff.
It's like, what do you? Of course, I live up in this treehouse. What are you doing? This is where I've been the entire time.
Jean-Claude, goddamn, get out of our treehouse.
Yeah, are you sure? Want to watch me do the splits?
Those branches are far apart, and that is impressive. But I can see up your shorts, and our children are crying. All right, now's the part of the show where Bert Kreischer turns it off, because I'm about to say, let the games begin! Name tags, come out of the shadows!
Can you turn the house lights out?
If we could get the house lights up a little bit, that'd be helpful, because there's lots of great ones to choose from. I like this Inside Out one with my Judge Doug face on it. And while they scour the crowd to pick the best name tags, we're going to go to a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
Today's episode is brought to you by Squarespace, our friends at Squarespace. Whatever your next big idea might be, count on Squarespace to help you create an eye-catching online platform that brings it to life. Whether you need a portfolio to showcase your work, a store to sell your products and services, or a blog to share your ideas, Squarespace gives you everything you need to look like an expert right from the start. You even get a unique domain, which strengthens your brand and makes it easier for visitors to find you. Plus, with Squarespace's award-winning templates, creating a beautiful website is a simple and intuitive process. You can add and arrange your content and features with the click of a mouse. And there's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. Though if you do have a question, Squarespace's award-winning 24/7 customer support can help you with any problem, no matter how technical or trivial seeming. Think of them as your very own IT department. So make your next move and start your free trial at squarespace.com today. Enter the code DOUG to get 10% off your first purchase. Once again, that's D-O-U-G, Doug, at squarespace.com. Back to the show.
All right, we're back.
Oh, I got it.
Ramon, who are you playing for?
I'm playing for Dirty Jordancing, and he just wrote it on a watermelon, but I am going to cut this watermelon and feed it to comics later, so it is a useful.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a
Dirty
great
Tim.
idea. I thought you were about to say you're gonna cut it and fuck it.
No. I like to take a watermelon out a few times first.
Okay, that's a real non sequitur of a name tag. Dirty Dancing reference on a watermelon. Do they eat watermelon in Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, she goes, I
She
carried
gets
a
as wet.
watermelon.
She gets as wet as a watermelon.
All right.
No, Amy had the real answer. Don't jump in with the jokes when
Carries the
facts are at
watermelon,
stake.
Up to the party where she first sees the Dirty Dancing. And then she's so awkward because it's so sexy in there.
And
she
she's holding a
goes,
watermelon.
I carried a watermelon. It's for girls.
It's interesting when she shows up with another watermelon at the abortion. She's just always cheering people up with watermelon. What do you got there, Dan?
I got Repo Tim, the Repo Man,
Ooh.
starring Emilio Estevez. And he changed it, but he brought the vinyl soundtrack, which is awesome. And that's worked over. That's got Iggy Pop, the Circle Jerks. It's a good soundtrack. Check it out. So I'm playing for Repo Tim.
It's an Estevez heavy episode. So
You know what? It was just, I had Estevez on the brain, and I was like, I'm going to go this way. The unloved Sheen child.
All right. What do you mean unloved?
Oh, come on. You don't think he wanted that Sheen last name? That nice, glossy Sheen last name?
Emilio's like the Jon Snow of the family.
Yeah. He had to go live north of the wall.
No, I just meant that he probably fucked his aunt.
Oh.
I think Emilio got to pick his own last name. I don't think it was forced on him.
Let's just pretend for the story.
I think he was really like, I want to get the Mexican crowd to check out Young Guns too.
He didn't think Lou Diamond
He
Phillips
decided
could make
way
it happen.
before that movie, yeah. All right, David, who you playing for?
I'm playing for Corey because my face is on it.
All right, it's fair.
Oh, they use that dope Twitter photo you have too. It's so old.
Thanks, Amy. That's cool.
I love it.
Finding Corey.
It's fine. Yeah, it's got Ramon and me and
Yeah, we're all
Funches.
fishes and I'm an octopus.
You're an
so
octopus.
cute.
I'll do you proud, Corey,
Yeah.
or I won't. You know.
Could go either way. Amy?
I'm playing for Brennan. He made me and Funch as the Men in Black, which is cute.
Super
And
cute.
you're the dog.
Yes, I am.
And I like it. He used a current headshot. I appreciate that. But it also came with weed cookies.
Oh!
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Can you pass those down?
Oh, and someone just made you a cake. And she just made me take that too.
Wait, you got a name tag forced on you?
Yeah, well, Sarah was like, take this cake, because it's for us. And what does it say on it, Sarah?
And it's got kind of a
Cool.
is it kind of a coconut flavor? Chocolate? Why does it look like coconut? Marshmallow. Okay.
We can share it with the
good for you.
Yeah, the comedians are gonna have a feast of watermelon and cake.
But
Thank you.
hopefully not cookies, Ramon. You
Oh.
can have some.
Yeah.
No, have
okay.
some.
Take a bite and pass that shit back, bro. I don't say bro often, but I do when edibles are at stake.
Oh, man.
That's when shit gets serious.
Did you taste the weed in it?
I mean, they're pretty good cookies just in general.
All right, well, I wasn't shitting on that. I was just asking you to taste the weed.
I don't think so.
I'm
They
just
might
gonna
just be
eat one
delicious cookies.
so I can go
Well,
to
now I
sleep
feel
tonight.
silly for not eating them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't taste good.
No, I like them. Maybe
Really? Okay. I hope it'll be worth it ultimately. But for now, I'm unhappy with my choice. I'll get back to you guys in 40 minutes. All right, let's play some games, starting with a little something called Alex's, Jason and Deb's IMDb game. Created by the morning team at 101X in Austin, Texas. Speaking of which, Douglas Movies is back at Cap City Comedy in Austin on September 20th. You guys all know this game?
No.
I don't know this game.
I'll start to name the top 4 listed on the best known for section of an actor or actress's IMDb page. As soon as you think you know which actor this is for, just buzz in with your own name or something else if you think your own name is too hard to say quickly. Some people think that if they have more than one syllable in their name, but it's whoever starts talking first is the one. But do you want to go with your actual names?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Full name.
I'll decide when I make a noise.
So you buzz in with your name as soon as you think you know it. -1 point if you get it wrong. So if you buzz in on the first title, there's lots of people in each and every movie, so you're taking a risk, but it might be worth it because you get a bonus point for each additional one you can name after you've named the person correctly.
Okay.
Okay.
Play 4 rounds with a tiebreaker if necessary. Here we go. What actor is best known for The Avengers? Yeah, who wants to take a chance on that? Could be any one of those fuckers. Could be any Avenger, could be some guy with 2 lines. Just walks by and goes, hey, aren't those Avengers? The second title might really help you out, though, because it is Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Dan Soder. Wait, will you say the name?
I think I heard Dan say something first.
Chris Pratt.
Did you say Dan?
No, that's not him. God damn. God damn it, no, what's it?
Hang on. Dan,
A lot of stuff broke down.
we're still trying to establish if you buzzed in first.
Did you say Dan?
We're going to say...
He said the answer, but like
Right, but he meant Dan.
and yeah,
And then the answer he said is Chris Pratt,
which is wrong.
who is in neither of those films.
I just got so excited that I said my name so fast. Things were just really coming at me in a quick way.
I saw it on you. You were so excited. How did you do it?
But David was on the heels of Dan's buzz-in.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't?
That was Ramon.
I thought you made a noise, David.
I was just laughing at him.
Oh, okay. So Ramon is buzzed in next.
Chris Evans.
That's correct.
Those stupid handsome Chris's.
He's so beautiful.
Yeah, Chris's are really having a renaissance right now.
Yeah.
So Ramon and only Ramon gets to guess 2 more titles of Chris Evans films that
Do they have to be the next 2 or
might be in his top 4. Well, it has to be 2 more from his top 4.
Ooh.
But, you don't lose anything for guessing.
Avengers 2?
All right, clearly you don't take this game seriously.
No. Like I want to say not another teen movie, but I doubt that's in the top 4. And like probably just the first Captain America. Like I don't know.
Listen, that's not what those movies are called.
Avengers.
Avenging again? What do you think it's going to be called?
Electric Avenging.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Sorry.
You don't get any
I
points.
absolve.
The answers are... The next 2 movies are Captain America, The First Avenger, and Captain America, Civil War. Yeah. They don't fuck around with numbers.
Dude, at
in
least
those
you didn't
Captain
say a whole
America
different
movies.
franchise.
All right, so Ramon has 1 point, and Dan is bringing up the rear with -1 point.
Still in it, though.
Oh, yeah. Super in it. Whose top 4 begins with Lost in Translation?
Amy Miller.
You got your whole name in there.
I always do.
I just thought you could just say Amy.
It's for the
I
brand.
wouldn't be like, which Amy? Okay,
Branding.
so what's your answer?
Scarlett Johansson.
That's correct. Now name 3 other Scarlett Johansson
the Avengers.
projects.
That's not the name of the movie.
Whose voice is that? Mine? I didn't say it.
I don't know. That was just a rule person.
Wait, that's not the Avengers 2? Wait. I'm on the right track though, right, Doug?
I don't know. How many titles have you said?
2.
Which ones?
The Avengers.
And?
The Avengers 2.
Okay, one more.
I don't know. I don't have any. Oh, wait.
Scarlett Johansson.
I know. See, I'm only thinking about comic book movies. Okay, Scarlett Johansson, Ghost World. Made a lot of money.
That's my favorite.
That
or
movie
One of
made
my
a lot
favorite
of money.
ScarJo movies. But they went with second was The Avengers. So you got
Ooh,
that
so
right.
I got 2 points?
You got that one right.
Hell yeah! Go Warriors!
But then third.
Yeah. That's
I'm
right.
sorry, I won't do that anymore, Doug.
What time's your set here later tonight?
6:30 upstairs or out the door.
The Cabaret or whatever that's called.
Yeah.
All right. They went with The Prestige. Oddly enough.
Weird.
That doesn't seem like a big famous Scarlett Johansson movie. And Lucy.
Oh,
Fucking
Lucy. Yes.
Lucy.
I felt like that was in the top 4.
Yeah. So Amy is now in the lead with 2 points. And then there's all these men. There's Amy and then there's all these men. Let's not worry about
Men
that.
and boys.
This is where it's going to get really interesting. Who's top 4, best known for, begins with Iron Man?
Boop.
Ramon?
Robert Downey Jr.
Incorrect.
Amy
I
Miller.
mean, yes, he is Iron Man.
Dan.
I already said
Oh,
Amy Miller.
here comes Dan.
Okay,
oh,
all
sorry.
right.
Sorry, Amy.
Really taking this heel thing to heart, huh?
Amy?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
No.
Good guess, though.
Amy Miller not giving a fuck about the negative 1 point that happens when you do that.
2's the most points I've ever had in this.
Well, now you have 1.
Damn it.
You're still in the lead, though, because Ramon has 0. Dan has -1. Do you want to buzz in or do you want to wait for another title?
Fuck it, man. Oh.
What?
Was that? Is Bucket Man your buzz?
Yeah, but you can go because you
said
said your
David.
name. You
You said David?
Yeah, I said David.
Okay, what do you got?
Jeff Bridges.
No. What are you guys doing? Just wait for one more title.
I'm loving all these people cutting me off
So much pressure.
because I'm going to wave it until the next movie.
Ramon.
Dan just gets to sit it out now.
Just wait it out.
See what happens next.
John
see what-
Favreau.
What are you doing?
You can't go again.
You don't get to guess anymore.
Oh, okay.
Or
but
do,
I
you
get
want,
the-
do you want 2 more negative points?
No.
Because that's what you would get.
Okay, no, I don't.
Come on, baby, let's pull this back to even.
Okay, so we've got Iron Man and then Spider-Man. Who was in? Keep it down, audience. Who was in Iron Man and Spider-Man? Ramon, you're out.
And he has.
I don't care how politely you raise your hand.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to guess he has.
Would you like another title?
Yeah.
It's just you, though. You
It's
can
just
wait.
you, man. Just wait.
So much pressure, guys.
Wait
Can you
till
just chill
figure it
out? I got Tim breathing down my neck. I don't know what's going on.
This person was also in Iron Man 3. Do you want the fourth one?
Yes!
Spider-Man 2.
So lost!
Who is in all those movies?
Samuel L. Jackson?
Incorrect. Ramon has a fun guess.
Stan Lee.
That's correct.
Fuck that, dude. You're the
He's in
worst.
every
He was here, I'd-
fucking one of them.
I'd bust
Every
him.
Marvel movie.
I'd bust him right in his hip.
Oh shit.
Fucking Stan Lee. Why don't you do a drama once in a while? Get some range, Stan
So
Lee.
Amy's running away with this thing with 1 point.
And I'm down to -2.
Yeah, Dan's at -2, David's -1, Ramon is 0. Aww. Also, this is the first game, it doesn't even matter.
Matters a little.
A very little. The winner of this game gets to go first in the next game.
Yes.
Which isn't even necessarily an advantage.
Okay.
Round 4, though, could be tied up after this round. Anything could happen. Who is best known for Pulp Fiction? You know, it's a good time to swing for the fences. It's not going to hurt you that much.
Field's too large. I already used up my Samuel L. Jackson.
All right, the second title is The Hateful Eight.
Amy Miller.
Who is it, Amy?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Of course it is. All 4 answers in this game were people that were in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, filmed in Cleveland.
They shut down a whole highway for a $25 permit for like a month and a half.
Wait, so you knew that they filmed that here? Or
I didn't.
you didn't catch on to what was happening?
No, I caught on what was happening. I didn't know if it was part of the game to say it.
What?
Well, no. I mean, you didn't get points for pointing out that
They filmed some of the Avengers here too, like when Loki makes everyone kneel is like right out by where the casino is.
Lots of movies have been filmed partially or in their entirety in Cleveland. And we're going to play a game of whose tagline is it anyway? All movies that have been shot in Cleveland. Yeah, Ramon's feeling strong now. Yeah.
A little bit.
We'll see how it works out for you.
I don't even know what to think anymore.
Amy gets to go first, and then we'll go to David, and then Dan, and then Ramon. This is just one-on-one. I'll ask you directly. I'll say the tagline from a motion picture. One of, in some cases, several taglines for that motion picture, but certainly the one that's least likely to give it away. And starting with Amy. If she can't get it, David gets a shot at it. What movie has the tagline, The Battle Within?
Christmas Story. He wants that lamp.
No.
It's complicated, you know.
David, The Battle Within.
Devil's Advocate?
Totally
A
reasonable
movie?
guess. Not shot in Cleveland. Probably should have been. Dan,
Oh,
The
boy.
Battle Within.
The Sam Jackson vehicle. No, yeah, Battle Within? I have no fucking clue. The Exorcist? Why don't we throw that out there? That sounds like a real battling within.
Is it safe to call Cars an Owen Wilson vehicle?
Yeah. It is.
As long as there's nothing sharp in the car.
Yeah. Whoa. I didn't even hear what you said. So, Dan, what'd you say, Dan?
I said the wrong answer. I said The Exorcist.
Okay, good guess, though. Ramon?
Uh,
You guessed the name of a movie, so that makes
Yeah.
it a good guess.
I'm back on track.
Howard the Duck.
Was that filmed in Cleveland?
You said that, Cleveland?
I know he landed in Cleveland in the movie.
Oh.
But was it really Toronto as Cleveland?
That's always the question.
No, this was really shot, at least partially, here in Cleveland. It's Spider-Man 3.
I'm passing on all Marvel movies from now on.
Yeah, but you didn't know whether or not it was a Marvel movie before I told you the answer.
I know, that's how I still feel right, Doug.
Okay. Back to you, Amy. You get to start us off for this next one. It's better to give than receive.
Christmas Story.
That is correct.
I was going to say Jingle All the Way.
That will also be the tagline for Spider-Man 69.
But both people are doing both.
Mm-hmm. It's two spider people. They figured it out.
David gets to start off this next one. He gets the first shot at it.
Okay.
And I apologize to you in advance because this tagline does not narrow it down much. One of the most important and powerful films of all time.
She's Gotta Have It?
I love when Spike Lee started out making films in Cleveland, then moved to Bed-Stuy for the second one.
Just like Steinbrenner. What? George Steinbrenner was almost wanted by the Indians. And he bought the Yankees instead.
Dan's really got his thinking face going.
Fast and the Furious 8.
You mean The Fate of the Furious?
Goddamn right.
Incorrect.
All right. Hey, I'm throwing haymakers at this point. I don't care.
Is it
It was powerful and important, though. Ramon?
The Land?
The Land?
Yeah, it's a movie that they released like recently, but it was about like the youth in Cleveland. So I figured maybe that was the tagline for it.
You think a movie none of us have heard of would have the balls to call itself the most important?
That's how those movies
And
get people
powerful.
to watch them. They're like, yo, we were dope. People cried when you watched this. Ooh, I should watch this.
Amy?
Oh shit. I forgot I was still in it. Titanic.
Yeah, filmed in Cleveland.
On that river.
You're going to say the same thing about the answer, Dan, because the movie decidedly does not take place in Cleveland. It takes place in a foreign country and Pittsburgh, and it's called The Deer Hunter.
Oh shit.
Filmed
Cleveland.
in Cleveland.
Learning so much about Cleveland today.
Like the wedding reception was filmed here. But it's like an hour of the movie, right? Then they go to, Vietnam or whatever.
Which is beautiful this time of year.
What, Vietnam?
All right, so David gets to start us off with one more chance to get on the board. If no one names this one correctly, Amy wins this game as well. What movie, filmed partially or totally in Cleveland, has the tagline, impenetrable, invincible, in trouble?
It's Boomerang. Say Boomerang.
Fate of the Furious?
No. But you guys are right about it being filmed partially here, but that's not it, Dan.
Good guess.
What was the tagline again?
I seriously think if I repeated it 5 or 6 times, it wouldn't help you, but
I know, I'm just trying to buy time.
impenetrable, invincible, in trouble.
I would like to say,
Kind of sounds like Dirty Dancing.
yeah, impenetrable, invincible, in trouble. Fuck.
Yeah, it's another terrible tagline.
I don't know. I don't even have a guess.
Okay, Ramon might have a guess.
Draft day? Just because the Browns are always in
They
trouble.
did film Draft Day here,
Yeah.
Look, good guess.
but no, that's not the answer.
I don't think anyone's called the Browns invincible. No offense.
Well, they sell out games, but they're not.
Yeah, and try penetrating them sometime.
Yeah. They're very penetratable.
Amy, for the win. I mean, you already win either way.
I don't lose a point.
Those
The
are-
Great
that's-
Wall, starring Matt Damon.
I would love it if they shot that here. It's right outside the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Woo! The answer is Air Force One.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Wait,
Get
weren't
off.
they in the sky the whole time?
Yeah, I said partially. I don't know which partials, but
That's as crazy as Titanic. You were
some
right.
of it was shot here. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Was he flying to Cleveland in the movie?
Let's just see who can answer this one the fastest. The tiebreaker. He doesn't play golf. He destroys it.
Happy Gilmore.
That's it. Shit! Fuck! I got too excited.
Wait, what?
I got that. Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore is what I meant to say too, but I said Happy Madison.
Yeah, that's the production company.
Do I get a half a point?
Tin Cup.
Do I go to -1?
You guys don't get shit for that. It was just fun.
It's bullshit. It's some bullshit,
Happy
Benson.
Gilmore was shot in its entirety in this area, which is pretty amazing.
That's pretty.
Yeah, a classic movie. And Amy gets to go first again for our final game tonight. A little something called Last Man Stanton. We're going to get the name of an actor or actress from a predetermined audience member and take turns saying movies that person was in. If you can't think of one, you're out. And it starts with Amy again, but we're going to switch the order around. I'm going to go second, then Ramon, Dan, David.
Please be Dolly Parton.
You can't say that before the person's...
Oh, I thought they already told you earlier in the day.
They only told me that they had an idea
Sorry, Doug.
for a name.
I'm sorry.
Wait, how many movies have you even been in?
A lot. You want me to name them?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Best
Please.
Little Whorehouse in Texas, Rhinestone Cowboy, Joyful Noise, 9
love that
to
one.
5, Steel Magnolias.
Straight talk and we're done.
Okay.
That is it. And it's over for Dolly.
There's more.
Some made-for-TV shit maybe, but that is it. Right?
No, there's more.
Is
But
there?
it's okay. Yeah.
What other ones?
No.
Yeah, name another one.
Oh, yeah, Coda Mini Colors is made for TV. You're right. You're right.
Where is a person on Twitter who goes by the name Small Batch? That's several people.
The Butt Coffin fans. Right? Yeah.
Which one of you is small batch?
She is.
No one is small batch. Do you seriously not know? Okay, cool. All right, so you're going to suggest a name, but just to make this interesting, I'm going to go to a second person so that there's two names who we can name movies from.
Oh, I like
Have you
that.
ever done this before?
Because nobody gets a lifeline. Yes, we have done this before. And it's very exciting. Where is way younger? There you are, right up front. Good for you. Do you think you have a better name than Small Batch? Hells yeah. All right.
Tie your wrists together and knife fight over it.
Yeah. Beat it. Beat it out.
Small Batch, what do you got? Gary. See, I'm glad we had backup because that is a tough one. It's not an easy one, Gary Oldman, because he is a chameleon. And so it's hard to remember which movies were him and which ones were Tim Roth. All right, way younger. What's your actual name? Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer. What's your actual name, Small Batch? Okay, Jennifer, what do you got? Colin Farrell. See, I'm glad that I went to two of you, because these are two shitty names.
Hard.
No, they both have lots of credits and are terrific actors, and I wish us all luck. And like I said, no lifelines this time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, whoever can last the longest without any help from anybody on Colin Farrell. I almost said Firth. Fuck it, let's throw him in too. Colin Firth.
I don't know.
That's way out of my pay grade.
Colin Firth. Colin Farrell or Gary Oldman. Amy, start us off.
Fifth Element, Gary Oldman.
I appreciate when people tell me which actor, but I would have figured that one out on my own. I'm going to go with True Romance, Gary Oldman.
The professional Gary Oldman.
Batman Begins.
Well, slow down!
I'm just getting excited. I'm sorry, Doug.
Okay, Dan, what do you got?
Batman Begins.
Which one was in that?
Gary Oldman.
David?
Tigerland, Colin Farrell.
Tigerland? That's what I call something to save for later. No one would have ruined that one for you.
I didn't even know that was a thing. That sounds like an energy bar.
It's a sequel to Cougar Town. Amy?
Shakespeare in Love, Colin Farrell.
What?
Wait,
Do you want to take that one back?
I was so confident about it.
Do you want to take it back?
Wait, he's not in that movie?
Well, don't ask. I'm asking you. Do you feel confident
Yeah.
that he is in that movie?
I do feel
Do you
confident.
want this game to end for you based on the answer Shakespeare in Love, Colin?
Okay, no, I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Bridget Jones' Diary, Colin Firth.
Oh, I like it. You might end up in first place. Oh,
But I don't have my Colin.
Jones's Diary.
Help. My
Okay.
Colin help.
My turn.
Get it?
I just have to knock this one off just because no one else has bothered to go in that direction. The Dark Knight.
I went down that direction.
Yeah, well, eventually, I guess.
Phone booth, Colin Farrell.
Phone booth.
Yeah.
Very good.
Dark Knight Rises, Gary Oldman, just to knock that completely out.
I always think that Flanders looks like Gary Oldman
Yeah.
on The Simpsons. David?
No, I'm tapped.
What?
That's the only call. I don't. That's
No, it's too easy.
You got 3 people, son.
Too early to
Do
tell.
you think I'm lying to you? I'm not like excited about where this ended up.
It's hard.
You wanna
Fucking ate
just
that
take a
cookie. I got
guess?
nothing, bro. Tigerland was all I had, and I was really excited about that. I was real proud of that.
That's why he couldn't save it for later.
Yeah, I had nothing to save for later. Bro, I don't even know what Colin Firth looks like.
He looks like a thumb.
He looks like every math teacher ever.
Ramon is wearing his glasses. Nothing?
No, I feel like I let Corey down.
All right.
That sucks.
Corey, what do you got? Let's go to your lifeline. I've decided to have lifelines. Give you 3 actors' names, and all you got is Tigerland. Where's Corey at?
He's right there.
Hey, Corey, do you have an answer? Mamma Mia. Colin Firth, Mamma Mia. Very good. And he's already signed to be in the sequel, Papa Pia. I'm going to say that every time Mamma Mia comes up on this show until it doesn't get a laugh, which will never happen because we're all children in a room having alcohol. Amy?
Bridget Jones' Wedding, Colin Firth.
Bridget Jones' what?
Wedding.
I'm so sad that I know that that's not the right title. That I have paid enough attention to Bridget Jones to know that there's not
Bridget
one called Bridget Jones' Wedding.
Married. Bridget Jones' Baby.
Bridget Jones' Hitch with Will Smith. All right, so Amy needs to go to her lifeline. Where's your lifeline?
Well, I said another
Who
one.
is it?
Yeah, you said it wrong, though.
Oh, what'd you say?
Bridget Jones'
You can't
Baby.
just keep guessing wrong things.
No, Bridget Jones' Baby is real.
There's not a movie called Bridget Jones' Baby.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Damn!
It came out last year. I fucking saw
But
it
that's
in the theater.
not. It's definitely not called Bridget Jones's Baby.
It is.
What about Bridget
No
Jones Goes to
way.
Camp? Oh, that's an Ernest movie. Sorry, I apologize.
I
that's the
also
Medea
think
movie.
Bridget Jones' Wedding is a thing, but
That is no.
After this
your
balcony
confidence on that
situation-
makes me think baby's a lie as well.
Look, right
I don't
there.
care. Don't show me.
it
No
just
cell
came
phones during the
out.
show. Bridget.
Damn, everyone's showing you their phone.
Yeah, it is baby. You're right.
But no wedding.
But there's no wedding. The second one, the one you're trying to guess at, has a title that is wedding, and this actual title very different. But Bridget Jones.
I'll guess that
But
next.
Bridget Jones is baby. That's fucked up.
Next time around.
I thought I knew Bridget Jones.
He thought she was a pro-choice type of gal.
All right. I can't say. So since I just looked at it, I can't say the second Bridget Jones title. So instead.
But I could try to come
I'll
up
go-
with it.
You can. You could try.
Okay.
But I'm no more of this just guessing a million guesses.
No, I wasn't. I really thought they
or
were real.
more than one. Bridget Jones's Wedding. The Lobster. Great movie about a softball pitcher. Ramon.
SWAT, Colin Farrell.
SWATs, I like it. I mean, I didn't like it, but you know what I mean.
Son of a bitch, I wanted to say SWAT.
That's all I had was SWAT.
I'll see your SWAT, and I'll raise you a Colin Farrell in Miami Vice.
Yes!
Yeah, you forgot that hunk of shit got made, didn't you?
Colin
me?
Farrell in Troy?
Troy?
Was he in Troy?
He should be.
The dark-haired general?
That's probably Orlando Bloom, maybe you're thinking of?
Yeah.
He was in one of those type of movies.
He was in one of those movies.
You're definitely thinking of a different white man,
I
That
was
could
thinking
be
which
of-
is understandable.
That could be true. I think it's all the same white man. I don't know what we're doing up here.
I thought he was Joseph Fiennes. That's why I said
I don't know who
Shakespeare.
Joseph Fiennes is. I don't know what we're doing. I was sure it was going to be Eddie Murphy. This is fun.
Wait, is Batman a genre that you like? Or no, not Batman. Harry Potter. Do you like Harry Potter?
Yeah, I love Harry Potter.
Yeah, he's Voldemort.
Oh, but he doesn't look... I can't tell what he looks like in all that makeup.
Ray Fiennes?
Joseph Fiennes.
Oh.
Who's that?
From
Well, how am I
Shakespeare
Now
in
who's
Love.
confusing
Joseph
white men?
Fiennes is in Shakespeare in Love, yeah.
Really? There's two Fines?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
It doesn't
Listen,
stop.
I'm learning a lot today,
It doesn't
guys.
stop at the Fiennes household.
You know, your brother was just recently...
So wait, who was Voldemort?
Ray Fiennes.
Ray
yeah.
Fiennes.
I got this, you guys.
Who was in Troy?
All right, so David, you're officially out.
I'm out. I'm sorry, Corey.
But really good try. Amy? Who still has a lifeline? Ramon and Dan, have you used your lifelines?
No.
I saw one.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Did you take it away? I'm fine with that.
No, you can have it.
I like rules. Pride and Prejudice, Colin Firth, the Jane Austen novel that inspired the Bridget Jones series.
Weren't we just talking about this before the show?
Yep.
Yes!
I was like, if it goes down this road, I'm fucked. I mean, I was clearly fucked to begin with.
I love Jane Austen.
Yeah, I don't think he's in that.
He is in Pride and Prejudice. He's Mr. Darcy in both of them. That's why it's so magical. Because you're like,
Well,
wow,
how
how
about-
did Zellweger get the real Mr. Darcy?
But when you say both of them, what would the other one be?
I mean, he's in Pride and Prejudice and Bridget Jones.
Oh.
Yeah. He's the Mr. Darcy of our generation.
I'll let it go. You're going to lose anyway.
Are you mad at me?
I'm not mad. What you please. I do not want the audience to help with this. We will call the corrections department on Tuesday because this is a long weekend. If it's just the audience yelling out what they think, they just yell out a bunch of shit that is incorrect, and it's fucking annoying. So just keep it to yourselves henceforth, and I will muddle through. Don't make me turn this into a podcast that never has an audience, because the name tag selection part would be stupid. I'd still go through with it, though. I'd bring in some name tags so they'd have some to choose between. All right, my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, horrible bosses.
Oh, yeah, Colin Farrell.
Who is that?
Colin Farrell.
Oh.
Dracula, Gary Oldman.
Settle down. I will say it.
That's not the full name of the movie.
Nuh-uh.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah!
There it is. I'm feeling a real Colin Farrell kick. The Recruit with Al Pacino.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Amy.
Brennan? That's your name, right? Oh, I love that movie.
Great one. In Bruges, Colin Farrell. That's a really good pull. I like that. But thinking of Colin Farrell makes me want to say Saving Mr. Banks. Yeah. Ramon?
What's up with my lifeline, dude?
Oh, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Turns out they're in his case. Colin Farrell's running around going, where are they? Just look at that thing.
still on this Colin Farrell kick.
I like it.
Let's go Daredevil with Ben Affleck. Played Bullseye.
Yeah.
I felt like that was appropriate for the Bullseye.
Good job. Amy, is it over?
I'm trying to. I think I know the title of this movie. The King's Speech.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Kingsman, the Secret Service.
Damn it! That's what I was gonna say.
Jamison. Ramon?
Thank you. It's just you and my parents.
Your dad's gonna cheer you up with some pork shoulder.
It's so good.
Yeah, my dad's gonna cheer me up with pork shoulder and trying to have sex with women before I try to have sex with them.
Oh, what's up, Ramon's dad?
Shout out Ramon's dad.
Can I use Colin Farrell's sex tape?
No. That's too long. Or too short. I could have gone that way too, I guess.
No,
But
it's really big.
He seems like he's got a big one.
It's
I
huge.
want to say that Egypt movie.
Yes, the Egypt movie. I think it's called Egypt's Baby.
Damn.
All right, Ramon, you run a really tight schedule
I'm
here
off.
at your
I'm
festival.
sorry.
We got to
I
wrap this
lost.
up. So
I
he's
lost.
out.
I'm
Dan?
out.
Tim, where are you? Sid and Nancy.
Yes. Great Gary
Gary
Oldman.
Thank you.
Amy?
Bridget Jones' Diary 2.
Dan Soder is our winner!
What's it called?
I want to thank Tim.
It's fucking called Bridget Jones' The Edge of Reason.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what a ridiculous... It should be, you're right. It should be Bridget Jones' wedding, Bridget Jones' baby.
Yeah.
She's on the edge of reason and then she has a fucking baby?
It's not the right time
Seems
to do it.
irresponsible.
That's most women, though.
Huh, that took a turn.
Shout out to Ramon's mom.
Where's the person Dan was playing for? Where are you at?
Right over there. Tim, Repo Tim.
Yeah, Tim, come get all your prizes.
Come on, Tim.
Wait,
you won
Dan
it.
won the whole game?
You won it. Yeah, that's right.
Even though I had all those points from earlier?
Tortoise in the hair, Amy. Tortoise in the hair.
Amy, just keep coming back. You'll figure out how it works eventually. Here, no, this too, dude.
Get all that.
You missed the bulk of it.
Have fun
The
with that
cake
fart
is ours.
gun.
And the watermelon's ours. You don't get the watermelon, you better fucking walk away, dude.
Everybody else, does the watermelon have a shithead on it?
No. I mean, I think that just the watermelon itself is a shithead.
No, I don't think that's what they meant.
Oops.
Does this one have it?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, no, there's
Two of them don't have. Is there a separate thing with this?
No, there was a shithead on his.
There's a shithead on one of the name tags. Oh, and here we
There's
go.
a shithead
We got
on
a nap
his.
kid coming in.
He had.
We don't care whose his is, Dan. You
All
won.
right.
What about Sarah? with
You
the
won.
cake?
You're the winner. We don't care about Sarah either.
I just
Sorry,
want
Sarah.
you to say it again.
Sorry.
I'm not going to say it. That's not the. He got the prizes. This is a consolation prize. Where is this person?
Finding
Oh, and you
Corey
passed
right
up the napkin?
Yeah.
So who am I missing?
My
Ramones?
My watermelon.
Oh, where's watermelon? Where's watermelon at? And I hope that becomes
here
your
it is.
nickname from now on. Oh, there we go.
Do you have a shithead?
Do you have one? Well, no, just tell
No,
me.
just tell me.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Buck.
Hell yeah.
Fuck Joe Buck.
I'm with that.
He was telling me so I could say it at the end. We didn't need to like repeat it into
Oh,
our
sorry.
microphones. What do you got to plug, Ramon?
I've got. I'll be touring more this upcoming year. Go to blazerramon.com. I'm gonna be on an episode of Broad City for like 5 seconds this season.
Yeah.
And I will be in LA till I run out of money, which will be probably this month.
Well, thank you, Ramon, for throwing this terrific festival.
Thanks everyone for coming.
Dan Soder, what do you got coming up?
I'll be on the road. You can check out all my dates at dansoder.com and then watch my half-hour Netflix special as part of the stand-ups. And The Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. And Billions will be back in the spring.
Yeah.
Very nice. David Gborie?
At Twitter, at the G is silent. I'm on tour for like the next month or so. And listen to All Fantasy Everything podcast.
So good.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's funny you're telling people that have only heard me call you David Gborie that the G is silent. Like, they're like, what G? Where? What's going on? So his name is Gborie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it looks like the Jizzlin on Twitter, so that's fun. If you're into jizz stuff.
That's fun. And Amy Miller?
This coming Friday, September 8th, I'll be in New York at Muchmore's in Brooklyn, headlining a show as part of the Cinder Block Festival. So come to that, because I get half the door. And then follow me on Twitter.
Great
Amy
set,
Miller.
Amy. Here's the knob.
And I have a new podcast called Who's Your God? Check that out. It's about religion. It's really fun.
Yay. Religion is really fun. One more time for all my guests, Ramon Rivas, Dan Soder, David Gborie, and Amy Miller. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll try to come back sooner, Cleveland. If you want to be yelled at more for yelling out answers and information. And I'll be in Portland, September 15th and 16th at Helium. It's a gas. And as always, I'm going to do these, in my opinion, I'm going to go from the least horrible one to the most horrible. The biggest shithead, I'm going to say third. And then we're going to cue the closing music, and we're all going to leave in an orderly manner. Joe Buck is a shithead. Nazis are a shithead. And the Cheesecake Factory is a shithead.
Now it's time for Doug to watch another talkie. Eyes of gold, his viewing prowess makes him cocky.